What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dazja Jordan. For those of you that are new, and for my returning kinfolks, what's up, you guys? In today's tutorial, we are going to be working with pink eyeshadow, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit that little bell on the side so that you can keep up with your girl. Now let's get into it.
You bad like that, you know, but I'm the one that eats your pain. I know.
Okay, now as you guys can see, I have already done the brows, so let's go ahead and jump right into skin. To prime the face, we are going to be going in with our e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and we are just going to apply that to our full face. If you are not hooked to e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, I don't know what you are doing, because this right here is bomb.com, especially at an affordable price. So get the whole e.l.f. line when it comes to their primers. I highly suggest it. It is, like I said, expense friendly, and it does it for me. Next, we are going to go in with our NARS Soft Matte Foundation in the shade Caracas Medium Deep. You guys, NARS foundation always hits. It always gives me that perfect shade, that perfect blend. It's weightless and it's full coverage. So if you ask me who one of my favorite top brands is, it would have to be a NARS. It's up there with Fenty, but as far as foundations, I'm definitely rocking with NARS, always. I wish I knew the name of this brush so that I could link it in the description box down below. But you guys, I've had this brush literally for years. Washed it so many times. I'm not even sure what number or who this brush is even by. But anyways, after blending out our foundation, I went in with that Fenty Beauty, because y'all know I love Fenty Beauty, Pro Filt'r Concealer in the shade 350, you guys. Y'all already know I am such a Fenty fan. I do love their concealers, but not for an everyday wear. And I say that because it's a little thick and it's a little too much of a full coverage for a daily use. So I like to use this concealer when I am doing a more full coverage, full glam type of look. On a normal day, when it comes to concealer, I would, like I said, go with NARS because it's creamy, lightweight, or I would go with MAC. But if I'm going out or if I need my makeup to last all day, I'm definitely going to reach for my Fenty. And to just make sure we lock these products in, we are going to go in with our Morphe setting and mist spray. You guys, this is my favorite spray. I gravitate towards this one. I've tried to use other ones and I hate it, but anyways, let's go ahead and continue with this look. Now that we have sprayed down our face, we are going to go in and just start blending out that concealer on our face, making sure that everything is looking seamless, creaseless, and just sitting well on the face. Okay, you guys, real quick, while we blend this out, let's talk about how I am in my creative bag. You guys, I have been feeling inspired by everything, my kids, other creators, you know, myself, my healing journey. And the more that I heal, I just want to get back to that girl that used to always sit and do her makeup and just, you know, feel like super cute, get glammed up for no reason at all, even if it's just to sit in the house. So you guys, I just been into that. And you know, now that I am actually getting into like doing more makeup tutorials for you guys, I'm hoping to stay more consistent and to continue to be creative and to show you guys different looks and how you guys can accomplish wearable everyday looks without having to feel like you have on too much makeup. Even though this look right here doesn't count because I definitely feel like I had on a lot of makeup. Pink stands out, but you know, in the future I want to work on more tutorials and stuff like that that are geared more towards everyday wear, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and set this concealer, and we are going to be using the OS Pink Powder by Patrick Starr. You guys, I do love this setting powder. However, sometimes I do feel like it's too heavy. This setting powder is really good for full coverage makeup, long wear. Like, it's really good, but I just sometimes feel like maybe it's a bit thick, but that's just me. So I am going to be looking to introduce something that is going to be a little bit more lighter in weight, that is going to be more everyday not so much full glam type of setting powder. So yeah, y'all, we got products that we are going to be getting and trying out. So yeah, you guys make sure y'all hit that subscribe button so that you can keep up and learn what's good, learn what's not, learn what we're using, learn what we're not. But anyways, we just finished applying setting powder to all of the places that we added that concealer, just to make sure that our concealer isn't going to go anywhere throughout the day. I want everything to look good, to be seamless through every photo, everything. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. But anyways, you guys, we are going to go in with our Fenty bronzer in the shade Coco Naughty. Y'all know this bronzer is the bomb.com, high up on my list. Now this one right here, I say I can use every day, because I do, honestly. It gives me that perfect bronze shade. I love using a bronzer because it's not as harsh as using an actual contouring color or palette or whatever. So I love a bronzer because it keeps everything looking very natural, gives it a very bronzy type of look, and it just it's just perfect. So Rihanna really did her thing with this. That's as far as I can go with explaining. But anyways, you guys know I like to contour my nose and go in and contour with my cheeks. I think I went too much on the setting powder underneath my contouring, so I did try to like bronze it up a little bit down there, and it wasn't really working the way that I hoped, but the look still came out very nice, so I'm not tripping. One side looks better than the other. You can tell where I just went a bit too heavy. But anyways, you guys, we all make mistakes. The look's still gonna turn out looking good, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, you guys, I like to go in with that Fenty and put that onto my eyelid, just because it gives a very smooth canvas, and like I said, it's full coverage, so it knocks away any discoloration or pigment that I might have on my eye. So everything, when I say everything, I mean the eyeshadow is looking very good, and the color pigments are just showing through the way that they need to. So yeah, let's go ahead and add a little bit of that Fenty Pro Filt'r concealer, and let's use a small blending brush to blend it out. Okay, you guys, so I tried to keep this look as summery as possible, and the only color that I felt like I can really work with for coming out of my natural bubble was this pink at the moment. So the first shade that we are using to pop into our crease line is going to be that shade Karma. For this look, I'm only going to be using 2 eyeshadow colors. So yeah, the first shade is going to be Karma. It's a bit of a darker pink, especially darker than the other shade that we're going to be using. But this shade right here, like I said, we are going to put it into our crease line and then blend it upward so that it also acts as a transition shade for the next color. Okay, so yeah, y'all, we are going to just continue blending on the other eye, and then we will meet back up to cut our crease. Now to cut our crease, I am going back in with that Fenty Pro Filt'r concealer, and I am just using some of it on the brush and then just carving out a little space on my eyelid so that I can add the next color, because like I said, the next shade is significantly lighter than this pinky shade that I just used. And I know you're thinking like, what can be lighter than this pink shade, you guys, right here? And I'm telling you, it gets lighter, almost kind of like nudish, kind of light. But real quick, I don't know if I said this, you guys, we are using the Huda beauty palette Mercury Retrograde, you guys. I've literally had this makeup palette in my collection for so long. This is one of those palettes that I've spent money on but have not used it, just because you know what, doesn't matter how old a palette is, we are going to be using it. But if I didn't say it before, this lighter shade that we have went in with on top of the lid is the shade Momentum. We just popped that right onto the eyelid that we just carved out using the Fenty concealer. After popping that shade Momentum onto our eyelid, we are going to go back in with whatever color is left over from the shade Karma on the brush, and we are just going to buff buff out the edges just to make sure everything is looking very seamless and well put together and in formation on the eyelid. And then I like to just kind of go through and just make sure everything, like I said, is looking blended and seamless across the eye, like I need it to. Because I've done my foundation and my concealer and all the skin, I did go through and also add the shade Karma to my under eye just to seal the look together, just because I cannot stand up there under eye. I just think everything looks better with a little bit of eyeshadow underneath to just bring an entire look together. So yes, that is what's going on here. Now I'm not gonna hold y'all, your girl cannot remember which eyelash company this is, so I can't link it in the description box down below, but any lash will do. Okay, now to add blush, although I love my orange, this isn't really the color that I was looking for to seal the deal on this look. However, it's what we have, so that is what we're going to be working with. And we use the Sephora Duo blush in the shade Tiger Lily. Now to add some highlighter, y'all, your girl is out of highlighter for real. So what I am using is the Laura Geller Blush and Brighten highlighter in this shade Tropic Hues. That was going to give more of an actual highlight. However, the Laura Geller seemed to bring down that orange and just make everything look perfect and just come together the way that it needed to. So yeah, you guys. And for the lip, I went ahead and went in with my Mented Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Bare, and then I paired it with a black lip liner on top to kind of just give myself that darker brown that I'm always looking for. And then from there, we added in that retro matte lipstick by Matte Cosmetics, y'all, and this is the look. Okay, y'all are really gonna have to tell me what y'all think about this look in the comments down below. Your girl is really stepping out of her comfort zone. More looks to come, but until next time, may peace and love be multiplied, and I'll see y'all in my next video.
You bad like that, you know, but I'm the one that eats your pain. I know.